So today I came on YouTube and was assaulted with the news of a fairly infamous YouTuber, SSSniperwolf, having done the unbelievably dangerous move of doxing one of her biggest critics, Jacksfilms, to her more than 5 million Instagram subscribers, or Instagram followers. I think it's followers on Instagram. Whatever. Fucking Instagram people. It's like 5.7 million. We will circle back to the radically unsafe nature of this and also discuss the massively unhinged behavior of showing up to someone's house unannounced in the dead of night and taking pictures of their house and then posting it online to millions of people. And all of this was for the crime of criticizing Sniper Wolf's content that she makes millions of dollars every year making. Oh, I just drank a bunch of orange juice. It's burning my guts. SSSniperwolf is a longtime YouTuber who's always involved in some shit. She started as a gamer playing COD back in like 2010 under the moniker Sexy Sniper. She actually denied the fact that she was Sexy Sniper for a long time because Sexy Sniper was kind of a piece of shit and had a lot of baggage online. There's like, I'll put pictures up of her and Sexy Sniper, and I guess you can make your own decisions, but I mean they're pretty obviously the same person, so I don't know how you can deny it. At this time, girl gamers were extremely rare, and so she blew up pretty quickly. There was a ton of controversy surrounding her for years, which is beyond the scope of what I'm going to talk about here. But just know that she was no stranger to internet drama. Some of these things include armed robbery, faked gameplay, scams, and ruining people's reputations for doing exactly what she was doing, which was allegedly faking her gaming, her playthroughs. For the last year or so, she's been catching a lot of heat for being a content thief. After she gave up on gaming, went away for a little bit, and then when she came back, she had changed her content model to be a TikTok reactor. So basically she downloads TikToks and then posts them up next to her during streams and reacts to them by going like, ooh, ah. She's been getting a lot of heat. It's called freebooting, and that's when you take other people's content and you basically use it for free with no credit, no money, no nothing. So she would just take people's content off the internet, use it to make money, and then not even, you couldn't even figure out who it was, whose content it was originally. So it's very bad. Now, that's not to say that some creators who are reaction YouTubers can't be creative or can't be fun or can't be entertaining. It's just she's not. Very low effort, and it's absurd. Her content is trash. That being said, she makes millions of dollars every year doing this. And even though I think that her content is absolute garbage and I have very little respect for what she does, the fact of the matter is, I mean, she cracked the code. She figured it out. She makes millions of dollars reacting to TikTok videos online. I have a hard time hating her for it. If I could make millions in that way, I would. And I don't begrudge any creator making a living no matter how dumb or useless I think their content is. Thievery? Yes. But who am I to stand here and tell people not to grab that low-hanging fruit? In my opinion, the problem here lies with YouTube itself, who allows and incentivizes SSSniperwolf to do it and keep making money off it. If you leave a bag of money on the ground, whether it's the right thing or not, somebody's probably going to come up and take it. YouTube allowing her to continue to make millions of dollars until you are able to take other people's opinions and deposit them into a bank account and pay your mortgage, it falls not on the person who is making the money, but on the platform that they're using. Is it shitty? Absolutely. Does it suck? Yeah. YouTube should fucking do something about it. Especially when there's millions of dollars on the line. Because as much as I respect Jacksfilms and what he's done, which we will get into in a minute, what he's done about freebooting and content thievery, I don't like him enough that if I was making millions of dollars, I would allow his opinion to affect me in any way at all. So it's not on, in my opinion, it's not on Sniper Wolf for being a shitty human being. It's on the platform that allows her to make millions of dollars, knows what she's doing, and still allows her to be there making millions of dollars. That's the issue. Humans are going to do what humans do. If there's an easy way to make a ton of money, life-changing, generation-changing money, someone's going to take it. And I say that as a fucking poor person. So you can take that to the bank. I didn't mean to make that a pun. Jacksfilms has essentially become the Che Guevara to her Batista government. Jacksfilms has essentially become the Che Guevara to Sniperwolf's Batista government. He has taken up the good fight to attempt to bring more attention to the problems with freebooting and the issues around content thievery, and he does a really great job of breaking down how much money it costs creators for people to steal their content. He has even gone so far as to make a hilarious channel that's called it's JJ Jacksfilms. Such a stupid joke, but it's so funny, honestly. The content that he's making mocking her is more high effort than the content she makes. He hunts down the people in her that she's reacting to. He finds out their accounts, he shouts them out there, and he also... But again, as a current poor person, if I'm making millions of dollars and someone wanted to shit on me about it, I would simply cry myself to sleep on my massive Scrooge McDuck-sized pile of money. And so I understand. She's making $500,000 a month, which is, again, an unbelievable amount of money. And, I mean, how are you going to stop that? You know, YouTube allows it. And if YouTube allows it, then it's not on her. It's on YouTube. That is until the other night. Because the other night, Sniperwolf went from content thief to stalker when she showed up at Jack's house in the middle of the night and took a picture of it and posted it on her Instagram for her 5 million followers to see, with the caption claiming she wanted to talk. This is obviously insane, and in no world is this okay. If you are beefing with someone and they show up to your house unannounced in the middle of the night and start taking pictures of you, and you live in a state like New Hampshire that has very loose pew-pew laws, you will be unalived. If the roles were reversed and Jacksfilms had showed up to Sniperwolf's house, he would probably be in jail. At the very least, he would be deplatformed, and he would very likely be facing legal repercussions for what he did. When she got called out, she pulled the photo of his house down and then wrote a thing about how she was being harassed by him and whatever other bullshit she said. But then she also said, in my opinion, this is even more dangerous. She said she found the address on Google. So she posted a picture of the house. She posted how to find the address, and she gave this to her, 5.7 million Instagram followers. This is the internet equivalent of pouring gasoline all over Jacksfilms and handing out 5 million matches. This is wildly dangerous, wildly unhinged. And the fact that she tried to spin it that she was the victim is gross. I don't have any other word for it. I was trying to think of a better word, but it's just disgusting. This woman is 31 years old. She should know better. But the fact is, even if she didn't realize what she was doing, she has put a very real target on Jacksfilms, and him and his family could be seriously hurt by this. When you were talking to 5 million people, you don't know who you're talking to. Remember, John Hinckley attempted to assassinate Ronald Reagan to impress Jodie Foster, and that was the president. People will do fucking stupid stuff to impress people. People who are not mentally stable will do fucked up shit to try and get people's attention. Everything Jack has done is as a reaction to the things that Sniperwolf has chosen to share online. Sniperwolf took that option away from Jack by going to his house and sharing something that he did not share. You either had a terrible, terrible criminal lack of judgment, or you committed a potentially deadly act of maliciousness. And honestly, neither of those is really any better than the other one. On top of that, this does in fact go against YouTube's terms of service. And while I personally don't think Sniper is the villain she is often portrayed as, I do feel there needs to be repercussions to this behavior. If it's standard to deplatform someone for doxing, then that is the only fair way to treat this incident. Even if she's your cash cow, even if she's your golden girl. It's the only fair way to do this. Again, I don't think that her content shit, I think it's gross. But again, how are you going to fucking turn down that much money? Frankly, if I was her, I would have said, I fucking do it. I mean, own that shit, and then you're bulletproof. Nobody can say shit. While I hate to see anyone deplatformed, even a content thief, with an audience of that size, the odds of you having someone who is fucking crazy, who's going to do some crazy shit on your platform is extremely high. The more people you have, the more likely it is. With, I think you have like 30 million YouTube subscribers. That's fucking crazy. And someone is going to get hurt. Or potentially, I can't say it, but DIE. Whatever happens here, I hope that Jacksfilms and his family are okay. I hope that Sniper Wolf faces repercussions. But if she doesn't, I hope that YouTube, at the very least, will attempt to and have a conversation with them, let them talk and work it out. They can mediate in a fair way and allow this to stop. And now some fun disclaimer stuff. I don't know any of these people, and I have zero dog in this fight. I have reached out to Jax, to Sniper Wolf, and to YouTube in an attempt to get a comment directly from them. I have not received one, and so I've had to use the information that I found myself. And anything that is found to be incorrect or lacking should be seen as an accident or a simple mistake and not as a malicious attack on anybody. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to you soon, and bye.